Hello, everybody. I'm back in my kitchen, and today I really want to talk about a very important topic, which is Instagram. If you are a victim of Instagram, let me tell you that is very, very sad because I involve myself with a lot of people that use Instagram as a part of their business, as a part of their everyday life. Like they treat it as if they were influencers. And I am saying that you are an addicted person because I see this around me. Like, I see how a person cannot have lunch or have dinner without their phone on their hands or talking about Instagram. Like, everything revolves around this. And it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't. By the way, I love toasts with peanut butter. So crunchy. Anyway, I was going to start this by telling you that I've been now 3 years off Instagram. I did not delete my account, I just deleted the app from my phone. So it's way easier. Sometimes I just check it through my iPad, but it is really like once a week, maybe. So that helps a lot with anxiety. And it's not me demonizing Instagram at all. I don't care if you are there, I don't care if you're not. I just think it's a problem and we should address it as that. So, Melissa, what have you found in those 3 years? And I've realized that I actually don't know people. People think they know people through Instagram, and it's not, it's a facade. And I think you get tired of hearing that you forget that part. Like, because comparing yourself to other people on social media, it is very easy and it is very common, and it is almost, we're not conscious that we're being sold an idea. Like, we think it's real people, but no, most of those real people that we see or we want to get inspired by are actually people that are paid by sponsors and companies that want to sell a product. So you're being sold. You are not actually connecting to anything at all. And of course, there's a bunch of people that use this app as a place to forget about your problems or like calm, rest. Just don't think about work and real life, which is a problem also. Like, it's not okay to find a vessel for you to feel better about your life or about life in general. Like, that's an existential problem. So, I believe that I was being a victim of this, and I'm pretty sure you are one of a victim also. I found that I find myself prettier when I see myself in the mirror because I actually ask myself what is the real meaning of beauty for me and what I feel like I should follow as a person, what I want, not what other people tell me what I should want. And that is insane. That changes your perception of life so much. You become so much tolerant because you're actually treating with real life and real people around you. So you know that life or that perspective of life that you have is very towards a digital life. So it's not real, it's fake, and it's faked by many people. It is really interesting to see this. Around like a month ago, I wanted to buy a course to get basically knowledge about e-commerce, and that was like, I was already aware that was fake, but there was a part of me that was convinced by what I saw, and I was like, this could work, like this could potentially work. But at the same time, I was talking about this with my friend, and my friend said, like, if you have that money to pay that, don't, because you can actually, instead of giving that money, give the time for you to learn by yourself. And that was so true because these people that want to sell you a course, they get success at one specific thing, and it would could probably be even luck, and they would sell you a dream, like as if they were already like accomplishing that dream. Some of them do, some of them are not, some of them are accomplishing their dream by selling you the curse, which is not the first thing. Like, the curse, what is the curse about? They don't even accomplish that. So it's very interesting to see how you're being sold into an idea. They are selling you a vision that you should build yourself. And this lack of sense of self really damages your outcome. Like, who do you want to be as a person? What are you good at? What do you think is something that you don't actually cherish or recognize that you have something good in you? Exploit that. Like, for real. If you're good at dancing, like, dance all the time. Like, try to be disciplined about it, and you will be successful. And I'm not saying this because I am successful myself, because I'm not yet, but I've made really hard decisions, which is moving to another place by myself, not having any experience in or moving by myself. So it is something that took me a lot of time to decide, and I realized that there's a bunch of people that wouldn't take this risk even if they had the means to do it. And I've asked this to many of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, that's a dream, like that's so cool." And I was like, "But if you can actually do that, like if I did that, you can actually do that, like why are you?" And they were like, "No, I would never be that uncomfortable, like I just want a car right now." And it's like, "What? You just want a car? Are you serious?" Anyway, I was saying that these dreams that they sell you are not yours, and it is really important to actually go out and explore what you want to do with your life. Just explore. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't. You actually don't need to be a billionaire. You can actually just be yourself. Be what you think is you, represents you, or even what you feel is comfortable and is actually the right path. Do a lot of things. And you would probably say, like, "Melissa, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what is my dream. Like, I'm left with nothing after you told me that I shouldn't follow everyone else's dream." Get inspired. This is where the true vision takes place, because you do have a vision, and you must have a vision in order to come back to something to pursue. When you are in a difficult place or you feel like you're getting a little bit lost, have something to actually come back and say, "This is what I want." Whatever you want. There's nothing wrong to want, I think, in my perspective, as long as you don't hurt anybody else. And by hurting, I mean like damaging these people, because there's also some families that do not have this good quality of letting go, and they don't want you to go to another place or leave or do another thing or be far from them, be independent. They don't want that, and they would feel hurt, and they would tell you like, "You're hurting the family." And that is also something that doesn't make sense, because you're not hurting them physically or emotionally. You're probably just hurting their egos and their perspective, which is something that is not your job. It's not your job. So if you're not damaging a person, there's nothing that is wrong in what you feel like you want, you know? So I feel like I want to be living proof that you can actually just work hard on what you're good and what you want, and you will achieve it, which is really hard because it's not that easy. We go back to the first point again. It's not that easy to rewire your beliefs, how your family raised you. It is really hard, but it is really possible also. And this is all about discipline. This is all about moving your body even if you don't want to. Like, go and do the paperwork. Go and actually request something online, send the email, reach out, like actually ask for help. You can actually do so many things if you just had the thought that it is already going to work out for you if you just tried, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to go do my makeup because I have to go out and see my cousin. This is something so sweet that happened to me last week. I was talking to my grandma, and I think I already told you this, but she was really happy for me to go to another country, and she was also very happy because my cousin, who is 6 months older than me, just started living by herself, started renting an apartment by herself, and she was really proud of us. So we were like really happy about it. We were going to do a dinner about it, or a coffee, I don't know, with my family, from that side of my family. And yeah, it's so sweet. I feel like life is blessing me. Yes, blessing. I don't know why that word sounds different to me right now. Has that ever happened to you, that you're talking and then you say a word and that word just sounds off? It sounds off. Like you're saying it correctly, but it just sounds off. Like there's something wrong about it. The vibe of the word is not vibing right now. Anyway, see you on the next video. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that you actually find this useful to pursue your goals, your dreams. My dream, and I'm always saying this because I feel like saying it out there and putting it out there is like manifesting. I want to be an artist, and I just know it's going to be plastic arts related to architecture, and it is like niche enough for me to also find another niche in that niche, if that makes sense. That's what I want in life. I want to build my museum and showcase all my art and work that I have. I have a lot of art that I'm going to leave behind here in my country, and if you want to buy it, just hit me up, email me. I think that is the best way to do something more formal. Send me an email and I'll see what I can do. Okay, if you want any of them, I have them showcased in my Sachi website. It is going to be in the description, or in my Instagram. Anything you want to purchase, like physical paintings, they are on sale. But if you want anything digital, I can sell you the best version of it, so you can print it and put it on your wall. I can sell you that, the digital. So anyways, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Love you.